Just finishing up another day. Life is good. Check this out. Hot. All right, let's go inside. I got something to share with you all. Hey, Donna. Hey, say hello. Say hello to the camera. Say hello to everybody on YouTube, Donna. What's up, everybody? Welcome back here onto YouTube. Great stuff to share with you in this video. So first of all, I did fill my accounting course online with GCU. And I was told that in order to continue my bachelor's degree program in applied management, I will have to pay for my tuition. So I emailed my academic advisor, my financial aid advisor, and I waited for over a week. Didn't hear anything back. So I emailed again. Didn't hear anything back after 2 weeks. But on week 3, I was notified by GCU saying, hey, what's going on? Do you still have interest in completing your degree program? And I'm like, yeah, of course I do. And so I emailed my financial aid advisor immediately back, and I told her, I said, hey, look, what do I need to do to keep going and complete my bachelor's degree program? Because I'm only 6 months out. I got to finish this. Got to complete that. Cross that. Check it off my list. Because a bachelor's degree is better than having no bachelor's degree. So I was under the impression that I'm going to have to pay some money, but apparently not. Because my financial aid advisor was able to offer me a scholarship. And that came out of nowhere. So I start servant leadership. That's the course, servant leadership, this Monday, which is less than 48 hours from right now. So I will be able to get a second shot at completing my bachelor's degree program. So that's the first piece of great news that I'm going to share with you all. Because it's very important to remember, when things don't go as planned, don't fall apart. Don't give up on yourself. You don't have to quit on life. That's just a challenge that we have to overcome. And the more that we can overcome challenges and break through and come into our greatness and to believe in ourselves and to keep going with faith, strength, and honor this life, great things will come. And we have to be willing to put in the effort. We have to be willing to put in the hard work, the overtime, waking up early, sometimes going to sleep a bit late, to make sure that everything is planned out and organized as best as we humanly can, as best as humanly possible. So that's one great thing. The next thing I'm going to share with you all is, yes, I just completed my second week on Amazing Talker. Had some trial classes. Those trial lessons went better than I expected. Although after my trial lessons, I didn't hear back from the parents, so I kind of got down on myself. I started doubting myself. I'm like, am I really a good teacher? Or is the next generation of younger teachers just going to replace me? So then I started thinking about coding again. Got motivated on that. That's why I was very consistent and persistent with my advisors at GCU to make sure that I can get enrolled with this bachelor's degree program and keep going. And also remotivated to return to the USA. So that way my wife and I can move there, and with God's good grace, she can take her citizenship test and become an American citizen, which is like a dream come true, especially for someone who grew up in Isan of Thailand. And I don't mean that in a derogatory way, but this place is literally like in the middle of nowhere. And coming from the amount of resources that she had available to her growing up, her childhood, her teenage years, it's a very inspirational journey. And like a lot of people dream to go to America. And you know what? A lot of people in America don't realize what they have And that's why traveling is a great teacher. That's why traveling to different countries, to places where people may not have as many opportunities as there are available in the USA, because still tons of people want to come and immigrate into the USA because there's lots of jobs, and that the majority of natural born citizens like myself, we don't appreciate it. We don't even realize what we have. But people from outside of America are willing to come in and put in that extra effort and work hard and then rise on their income levels, to rise in a job in their field of study and do a great job. So, hey, look, we got to be appreciative of where we come from and realize that other people out there in this world, that's like a dream to come to the West, the so-called Western countries. So a little bit of food for thought right there. So a lot of motivation this week, a lot of realizations, a lot of eye-opening moments. And you're going to have those eye-opening moments when you get quiet and listen to your intuition and that insightfulness. And when we can become more aware of those subtle insights, because it's not going to scream at us. Well, if we wait too long, it might be burning inside of us to get going and do something new with our life, to change up our routine, to fly to a new country, to try a new job, to get out of a relationship that's making us miserable and holding us back. So the next thing I'd like to talk about really quickly is something that I wrote into my notebook. And I wrote this a couple days ago, and I can't remember it right now. So I really got to look down at the notebook. So bear with me, everybody. Sometimes you got to be willing to go the extra mile, to put in the overtime. When you can't achieve something, when you want to achieve something you've never had before, it's possible. Remember, impossible is just I'm possible. Because I'm doing my best to live a healthy and conscious lifestyle with what I've got. Health is wealth. You can always perform at higher levels when you're healthy and feeling energized and flexible. So you see, the power of the mind is where you can manifest by listening to your intuition, the subtle realizations and the conscious awareness that we can accumulate, that we can actually grow. We can grow with our conscious awareness by understanding ourselves on deeper levels. We didn't come here by mistake. Or we never want to wake up in the morning. If our life is a mistake, we don't have motivation. So understand that we came here for a purpose. And by having purpose in your life, you have motivation to wake up. Because there's some days this week where there were days this week that I didn't have motivation to get up. And that's because of frustration. That's because of not completing things that have been putting off for too long. So we got to get real with ourselves. If we got things that are left undone, we got to fix that and make it done. And by completing things, we build self-esteem. When we have self-esteem, we feel better. When we have self-confidence, we believe in ourselves and we're able to move forward in our lives. Next. Our life is not here forever. Our bodies are not here forever. So by understanding that, the clock is ticking. And based on our biology, our energy levels, our DNA gives us something to strive for. We want to be in this body. We won't be in this body, this avatar, forever. Our collagen will deplete and our skin will change. We can slow down the aging process with various detoxification protocols and supplements and healthy living. Yes, but no one has escaped the inevitable in human history. So if you want to do something different, if you want to go somewhere else, then the only way to achieve that is to believe in the unseen. By doing that, the unseen becomes seen. All things are possible with faith, hard work. Remember, our subconscious mind is very, very powerful. So the conversations that we have with ourselves, the way we talk to ourselves and talk to others around us, that is all going into our subconscious programming. What we're listening to every day, what we're watching every day, again, is being downloaded into our subconscious mind, and that becomes the pattern of our lives. The pattern of our days become the pattern of our lives. So we got to wake up. If we want to do something different, we got to be willing to act differently. Listen to new information. Listen to different content. Take into context of what we're actually saying in our conversations. By doing that, we become more consciously aware. And by doing those types of acts of remembrance, we can live a better life. And it's a step-by-step situation. Rome wasn't built in one day. But we can move forward each day, even if it's 1 inch at a time. We have the power within us. Nobody can do it for us. Only we can get up in the morning and make it happen. So, for example, waking up and taking a hot shower, if you're blessed with that, that's a way to get your body stimulated, to get it going in a natural phase. Organic juice, pure water, organic food, having a massage, doing some yoga, getting some meditation going, easing the anxiety through conscious breath work. Whatever works for you, it's important to find the modalities that are going to strengthen your routines each and every day. And they're always going to evolve. So assume formlessness. Nothing is solid and nothing is concrete, except for the concrete jungle. But in our lives, we're always moving forward, like no wave is the same as the wave before, as it washes into the shore. So each new day, yes, we can remain on a good regiment. We can be strict with our routine. And it's important to do things and rituals that do bring joy and happiness to us, because by doing that, we can invite possibilities into our lives which were not there before. And that's how we tap into the greatness in our life. Next, our conscious vision states where we see ourselves in an environment that suits us, our personality, with someone that we love. Can be celibacy, a circle that we call family, a career that inspires us, and how we interact on a daily basis. Then we can put it all together with rhythm, harmony, and flow to live an extraordinary life, because I don't know about you, but I didn't come here to live a mundane life, following the crowd. I came here to be in this life, this body, with tenacity, courage, and strength. Stay chill. Enjoy every day. Every moment of waking consciousness, we can awaken to a new life, to new opportunities. Even though I have a lot of history here in this house, and yes, this is my wife's hometown, and yes, I love her family, I have to realize that in order for me to continue growing and to get to that next phase in my life, to go to the next chapter, to open up a new book of life, to keep going in the journal, I got to go where I thrive. And for me, I'm a beach freak. I'm a health nut. I love the sand on my feet. I love to be in the salt water. So it's important to think about tonight, after this video, think about where you want to be. Think about the people you want to be with. Think about the environment that suits your personality in the highest manner possible. So yes, I booked a condo for 3 months on an island in Thailand, and we'll be leaving here next week. So yes, there are emotions. Yes, there are a lot of thoughts, there's self-doubts. But I'm not going to allow those self-doubts to overcrowd my faith, because I know where I need to be. And that's important to also realize where you need to be in life. And the person that you might be in a relationship, hopefully they'll recognize that and come with you. And thankfully, I have a good wife who supports me and also loves the beach, also loves to play in the sand, jump and swim in the water, because Thailand's a beautiful place with so many islands that I haven't even seen yet. Tomorrow's never promised. This whole life could be over. Something could happen next week. So you know what? I'm going to live my life and do what I love to do things that make me happy. Because what else is the point of life? If we're just going to do things waiting until Friday, waiting until the weekend, go out and drink with people, that's not going to make us happy. That's just going to keep the depression ongoing. So in conclusion of this video, I encourage you to share your vision, to share your message, whether it be social media, a website, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, with your family, with people that you love, whether it's just in your journal, to go out and make something happen in this life for yourself. You don't have to keep doing the same thing every day. That's the beauty of the internet. That's the beauty of communication. That's the amazingness of asking a question to someone in a different country, because that's how I got here in the first place. Apply yourself and put in that extra effort, and amazing things will come into your life, and the right person will show up at the right time when you least expect it. So that's it for today in this video on YouTube. I appreciate all of your support here. The messages in the comment section, the emails I receive, thank you. Thank you so much. And I'm not giving up on my coding journey either. I am going to have enough faith and buy a MacBook. And I'm going to do my best to learn JavaScript. I didn't bust my butt for 3 weeks, wake up at 3 a.m., 4 a.m., stay up late, and got a good understanding of HTML and CSS to just throw it all out the window. No. I applied to work at Apple as a manager at an Apple store in Florida or anywhere in the US because I'm willing to do it. You got to put yourself out there. You got to try. Do or do not. There is no try. You got to do it. And then you don't have any regrets. Then you can put yourself in the bed at the end of the day and say, hey, look, I gave it my best shot today. And tomorrow's a new day. And I'm going to keep going at it. You got to have like that David Goggins mentality. So I could keep going. I could keep talking to you all night, all day. It's all good. I'm happy. I'm excited. So to everybody out there, have a wonderful day. Work hard on yourself first. Believe in yourself. Get your place quiet. Get quiet. The answers and the solutions will come to you in silence. And that will kickstart your journey to where you need to go and where you need to be and who you need to be with. So to everybody out there, thank you for your support. I love you all. I appreciate your time. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.